Hello, my loves. We are doing a reading this week. I need advice. So, this is typically where you've got something going on in life, but you're not really sure how to get through what it is that you're currently facing so that you can move forward in the best possible way. So, what is the current energy at this point in time? Don't relinquish your power coming out in the reverse position. So it, to me, this is saying is that, and I can see the green is standing out to me, which to me means that this is likely heart-based relationships where you're relinquishing your power and you're letting other people or what you think other people want from you dictate your actions. And it's really relinquishing your power to somebody else, and they're holding much more power within this connection than you because you're letting them control the situation. And this doesn't necessarily even have to be about a person. So, say it's at work and there's some type of a dynamic where you're relinquishing your power, maybe on a project or something that needs to happen because somebody's overpowering you and saying, no, 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 this is the way this needs to be. Could be relationships, could be situations, could be dynamics. Take what resonates for you and apply it to your own situations, but the energy is still the same. Are you currently on the correct path? Are you currently on the correct path? So there's a lot of cards there. Let's see what's on top. Spirit Keeper of the South, Grandfather of the Sky, Medicine Woman and Man, Sacred Mountain. So to me, what this is saying is that you have some options here. So you really need to get out and connect to nature to be able to see if you're currently on the correct path. And I feel like watch the clouds. You may end up being able to see something within the clouds that gives you some type of a, hey, I see this animal, and that animal stands out to you for whatever reason. And it's like there's answers that are coming in. There's also Medicine Woman and Medicine Man that's standing out to me. So you might want to see somebody who is an energetic healer that can assist you, or go out, go hiking, allow yourself to connect to yourself and see what path it is that you're supposed to be on at this point in time, because the answers are not readily available here. It's not telling me, are you on the right path or not? This is something that only you can know based on these cards that are coming through. And it's going to take a little bit of work, and it's going to take a little bit of deciphering, and it's going to take a little bit of connecting to yourself to be able to get the answers. Then we've got the Three of Ariel. Do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. So this to me is saying that the path is the things that you love and spending more time doing what it is that you love, because that is always the right answer. What is the current main obstacle? What is the current main obstacle? What's a current main obstacle? Projection. So the projection of maybe how things should be, so here I'm looking at this rabbit. Its third eye is enlightened, and it's looking down at all of these things, but realistically what this actually is a projection of itself, not actually seeing things for the way that they are. So the main obstacle, I feel like, is truly being able to see things for what the situation is. What else do we have for current obstacles? Current obstacles. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. With this coming out in the reverse position, this to me is saying that you have not surrendered to outdated beliefs. So this projection of the things that are not actually the case often tend to come from our beliefs about things. And a lot of times the things that we actually believe about things are very limiting. So maybe, say before the first plane ever flew, somebody was like, that can never happen. That was a very limiting belief. Somebody just had to believe in the fact that this actually could happen. And this is asking you to do the same thing. Believe in what's possible instead of what you think is not possible. Also about what you're capable of and what type of life you can actually live, because that is an obstacle right now where maybe you're thinking you don't deserve any better than what you've already had and that you can't move beyond these circumstances, because you absolutely can. What is a piece of advice to overcome this obstacle? What's a piece of advice to overcome this obstacle? Journey within, coming out in the reverse position. So this to me is saying that you're not really spending a lot of time about looking inside yourself. And maybe this is an actual journey, and especially within your heart. It's like you need to journey within your heart and look at what's there. What do you love? What do you want to do? What does your heart tell you is possible? Not your mind. Your mind is very limiting. So the heart is like, here's the things that I love and that I'm passionate about, and here's what I would love to do. And sometimes we let our minds talk us out of those things. So your advice to overcome your obstacle is to connect to your heart, to look within and see what's actually there and what you truly want. What is currently helping in this situation at this time? What's going well? What should continue? What is helping at this point in time? So this is somebody that is really, she's standing on the shoreline when this card is coming up, right? She's just looking out there. She's ready to go, but she's not going. So when this to me comes out in the reverse position, oops, there, see, it keeps flipping, and it's like you're right on the shoreline and you're going, yes, I really want to do this and I'm ready, but you're just kind of afraid to like take that actual final step. So something that's going to help you is actually taking that step, moving towards it. I'm looking at all the fire too. Again, it's that same message of what you love. Go into that because you really truly do have a lot of passion within you, and it needs to just be sometimes baby steps moving forward. It doesn't have to be a huge jump. You can just, stick your feet in the water and start the process. Allow that to help move you forward. How can there be more progress made going forward? So the Ace of Pentacles, this is about new ideas, new beginnings, things coming through for you that you're ready to take action on and move into this fruitful new beginning. And the fact that it came out sideways, it wasn't completely reversed. To me, this is saying you're going to see something that's possible, and you may question it, you may go back and forth on it, but you are going to have some type of answer come in to say, yes, this is the right path for you. And then we've also got material happiness coming out. So this is the Nine of Cups. This is where you really are going to be self-fulfilled and happy. And it's like somebody who's doing what they love and they're independent on this. The next card is like happy family, happy home, happy, really the highest version of emotional fulfillment you can have. But the 9 is where right before that happens, you have to be content with you and love yourself and feel whole within yourself and do whatever it takes for you to evolve and grow and have all these emotions and everything in your life just kind of flowing. And that's when the next level comes in. That is the most incredible thing. So I feel like going forward, this is where you need to be able to move into this new thing. And maybe as you get yourself in that position, this is where you get that new idea that comes in that's very inspired, and you're like, yes, this is where I want to go, or this is possible. This is something I actually could achieve, but I have to allow something to change and stop relinquishing your power, because you're much more powerful than what you might give yourself credit for. There's so much that we tend to look to other people for approval or insight, or do you think I can do this? Do you think that this is possible? Or let somebody else take control of whatever that situation is. And we just kind of end up going along for the ride because they seem so confident. Well, this is saying it's time for you to step in your own power and know what you can do, what you want to do, what's possible for you to do, and find that confidence to move up into that energy and really start focusing more on the things that you love, because there's a lot of energy within you that other people have likely projected onto you that actually isn't true. So look into all of that this week. So that is what I've got for you, my loves. I hope this finds you well, and I will talk to you soon.